Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, May 5th. You'll be interested to know. Today is Cinco de Mayo. The holiday commemorates Mexico's unexpected victory at Puebla in 1862 and honors national pride, resilience, and cultural heritage. Communities celebrate with festive music, colorful parades, delicious traditional food, and joyful gatherings that warmly share Mexican traditions with friends and neighbors. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning, it's looking 4 to 5 feet with choppy conditions. Winds are on shore at 9 miles per hour, keeping it bumpy. As the day goes on, wave height drops to 3 to 5 feet by 9 a.m. and settles around 3 to 4 plus feet by noon. Expect the wind to remain onshore, but slightly decrease to 7 miles per hour later. Best time to ride is at 1 p.m. with the 3-foot incoming high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 3 feet at 12 seconds, and the onshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be a half-foot at 8:30 a.m., followed by a 4-foot high tide at 4:15. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Choppy conditions persist with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet on Wednesday, accompanied by west-northwest winds at 10 to 12 miles per hour. Thursday sees a slight increase, maintaining fair conditions with 3 to 4 plus feet, but winds shift slightly, leading to choppy surf by afternoon. Friday returns to 2 to 3 plus feet, but remains choppy with increasing west-northwest winds, making for challenging paddling. This morning, there's a slight chance of light rain, and it feels like 56 degrees with 7 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:04, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:08. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be partly sunny with a high near 61 and west-northwest winds, 6 to 13 miles per hour, gusting to 18. Thursday and Friday stay mild with highs near 60 and mostly sunny skies, and nights will be in the low 50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California's largest home insurer, State Farm General Insurance Company, is under investigation for allegedly violating state law over 400 times in its response to the 2025 Los Angeles County wildfires. The California Department of Insurance initiated the investigation following complaints from survivors of the Eaton and Palisades wildfires about inconsistent decisions by State Farm's adjusters and poor communication. A report released on Monday indicates that the insurer breached California's insurance code in more than half of the reviewed cases, which included a random sample of 220 claims. State Farm acknowledged some alleged violations, describing them as unintentional oversights and file-specific errors. Now on to sports. Tarik Skubal's elbow is now Major League Baseball's biggest mystery. His recovery time from surgery could be the difference between a $250 million and a $450 million deal. The Detroit Tigers' postseason aspirations also hang in the balance. Skubal, the Tigers' back-to-back American League Cy Young Award winner, is headed to the injured list with loose bodies in his left elbow. The team announced the news on Monday afternoon, just hours before the 29-year-old was slated to start against the visiting Boston Red Sox. Both Skubal and Tigers manager A.J. Hinch spoke to reporters about the injury. Because Skubal has yet to undergo surgery, it remains undetermined how long he will be sidelined. The typical recovery time for injuries of this sort can vary anywhere from 2 to 5 months. Hinch stated he needs to get it taken care of. Surgery is going to happen soon. He added that Skubal is going through all the details of what that will mean. Who, what, where, and when. Late in Skubal's most recent outing on April 29th against the Atlanta Braves, the lefty experienced discomfort in his elbow. After blowing a 2-1 sinker by slugger Matt Olson in the 7th inning, he felt the pain. In local sports, the Giants got back on track last night, beating the Padres 3-2 at Oracle Park. It was a dominant pitching performance, 7 innings, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, exactly what the team needed to snap a 4-game losing streak. Casey Schmidt went yard, and Luis Arraez was 2 for 3. San Francisco is now 14-21, and they've got a chance to take the series tonight at 6:45 when Logan Webb faces Walker Buehler. Webb has been solid this season, and Oracle Park is pitcher-friendly dimensions should work in the Giants' favor. This series is critical if they want to claw back into contention. Meanwhile, down in San Jose, the Sharks' offseason is already taking shape. Macklin Celebrini is not taking much of a break after his record-breaking rookie season. He is heading to the World Championships to represent Canada. And there is more good news on the extension front. Will Smith has indicated he wants to sign a long-term deal with San Jose, following Celebrini's own desire to stay. Both moves signal real confidence in the team's direction. The Sharks also know their Edmonton first-round pick will land at 19th, or 20th overall. In top news, in a high-stakes gamble that fractured the world of professional sports, a lead backed by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund attempted to challenge the Professional Golfers Association Tour's dominance. However, now the Public Investment Fund has announced it will cease funding the circuit at the end of the 2026 season. The league, which aimed to reinvent the game of golf, is currently on life support as its main backer pulls the plug. Star athletes now face steep challenges to return to the Professional Golfers Association Tour. This experiment, costing $5 billion, has sparked significant controversy. In business news, get ready to work for 60 years as living to 100 becomes the new norm. America's older population is expected to expand in the coming years, changing how we work, save, and live. A 100-year lifespan will bring many changes, most notably a 60-year career to fund it. Many of today's children can expect to live to the age of 100, an increase in life expectancy that will become the norm by 2050. By the year 2100, there will be more than 25 million centenarians worldwide, according to the United Nations. Michael Clinton, author of Longevity Nation, The People, Ideas, and Trends Changing the Second Half of Our Lives, emphasizes the importance of fiscal health. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to about $81,000. Ethereum is up 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.40. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The process of relocating people from New Orleans should start immediately, as the city has reached a point of no return. A new study warns that it could be surrounded by the ocean within decades due to the climate crisis. Ongoing sea level rise, coupled with rampant erosion of wetlands in southern Louisiana, will engulf the area within a few generations. The study estimates that the city may well be surrounded by the Gulf of Mexico before the end of this century. Southern Louisiana faces 3 to 7 meters of sea level rise, driven by global heating and strengthening hurricanes. And in entertainment news, Paramount's guidance has nearly doubled its theatrical film slate in 2026. However, it will see significantly lower box office revenue overall from those movies, according to the company. David Ellison, Paramount's Guidance's chairman and chief executive officer, stated the company is firmly committed to releasing 30 films theatrically per year once it merges with Warner Bros. Discovery. Ellison mentioned that Paramount grew its slate from 8 films in 2025 to 15 in 2026. For 2026, Paramount expects a significantly lower theatrical revenue year over year due to lower average box office revenue per film. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American novelist and Nobel laureate William Faulkner. And he said, "The past is never dead. It's not even past," reminding us that history and cultural heritage continue to shape our present and future. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.